Good morning, April 15th, 2018. Welcome to another edition of Community Issues. I'm your host, Omar Rashid. Join me live in the studio. There are no strangers. Well, one of them, she's not a stranger. She's been on my show on several occasions. She's the executive director and founder of Academy for Peace, Dr. J. Macklin, and I have Mr. Jeremy Preston. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, this upcoming weekend, April 20th to April 22nd, the Wilmington Mega Empowerment Weekend.
Yes.
Dr. J, talk about what's going to be taking place. Either one of you want to start off with talking about what's going to take place each day.
Sure thing. So this is going to be a weekend of empowering you, empowering the community in Wilmington. And what we're doing is we've done a collaboration to come up with an event for Wilmington, an empowerment event where we're focusing on all aspects of empowerment, from spiritual, physical, relational, financial. So all aspects of empowerment, we're going to cover those topics in this event. The event is next Friday, April the 20th through April the 22nd. We'll wrap up on Sunday.
Now, Dr. J, by each day, tell me, tell me and the viewing audience, what's going to happen on Friday, what's going to happen on Saturday, and what's going to happen on Sunday?
Well, first let me say, check out Facebook because I have a message for you that I just put on there today. Well, I will in a few minutes after I'm finished here. But we are expecting to have a great time at the Academy for Peace on the first day, which is Friday the 20th. If you've ever heard of speed dating, well, we're doing speed coaching, where we will have professionals in the fields of relationships, finances, spiritual, you name it. You can bring us your hot topic, and we have those who will be able to sit with you for a brief moment and answer your questions or just talk with you. And we want you to come in and enjoy the music, the fellowship, the fun, and the food while all of this is going on to empower all of us. And we want you to be a part of it. Now, on the second day of the Empowerment Weekend, we have something for the entire family. It's the Peace is Powerful Cafe. You may remember we used to do the cafe through Stop the Violence Coalition all the time. And we have youth entertainment, we have family food, we're going to have fish sandwiches and peach cobbler, vendors, you name it, we have something for you on the 21st. We'll start at 6 o'clock for each of these events. You don't want to be late because seating is limited.
Right.
On the 22nd, which is Sunday, and that's actually my birthday. Yeah, it's my party. Yeah.
All right.
We are looking forward to the 21st because we're going to be at New Community Church on 41st and West Street, where the pastor is none other than Pastor Dr. Cross. So come join me there. Tracy Shy Simmons will be our musical guest. We'll have the Word of God, and it's going to be a high time in the Lord. But afterwards, we're going to have a dessert social, and so you don't want to miss that as well. So you see, it is the Mega Empowerment Weekend just for you because it's my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Jeremy, if you can give the viewing audience just a background of who you are and what you do.
Sure. So I'm a financial coach. I've been a financial coach for almost 10 years, and I have a really commitment to the city of Wilmington because we have a lot of improvement that we can do in the area of finances, financial literacy. I also wrote a book. It's called EI, Economic Intelligence. It's based on my philosophy of economic intelligence. And so what I do is I empower and inspire people to save, to budget, to make sure that they're set themselves up for a good financial future.
From a business aspect, Dr. J, you ran successful businesses in the past. One of the things that kind of hesitate people is faith. Let me give you an example. There are those, I had a couple people on this show who said they just quit their day jobs and started their own business by faith. And for a lot of us, man, it's kind of scary. So as a pastor, as a doctor, and as a well-known business individual, what words of encouragement, what do you say about people just stopping their day job and starting their own business on faith?
Well, I would say do that if you feel led to do that. But the Bible says count the cost. So you want to do your research, do your homework to develop a business that works for you. And it will work. If you're called to it, go to it. Because faith without works is dead being alone. And so sometimes you just have to, though the dream tarry, wait for it because it will speak and not tarry. So that's what I would say. If it's in your heart, it didn't get there without purpose.
Right.
So examine it, count the cost, and go for it.
And Jeremy, for those who are thinking about starting a business, what are some of the do's versus what's some of the don'ts?
Well, the do's are make sure that you have a passion for whatever the business is. If you don't have a passion for it, and you walk into a business or walk into the creation of a business blindly without a passion, it's not going to succeed. The second thing is come up with a good business plan. You know, if you don't have a plan, you're not going to move forward positively. So
Count the cost.
count the costs, come up with a great business plan, and the do's are not to walk in blindly to any business.
Right.
And last but not least, have faith in God.
Absolutely.
It can succeed.
Right, right.
And I might add that Jeremy, of course, is an engineer by
Right.
profession.
Right.
So, you know, you do your homework. You
Research.
use what you have
Yes.
to get what you want.
Right.
And I know this, that if you have faith in God, if you have a plan, and if you have passion, you will succeed.
Right. And Dr. Beck, once
Yes.
again, this event is going to be held at the Academy of Peace, 203 North Market Street, Wilmington, Delaware, 19801. And Dr. J, you can't leave without talking about the Academy of Peace. I mean, it's not even a year yet, and you have so many different programs.
Wow.
I remember I was there with Thanksgiving when you fed the community. So just
Christmas,
talk
we
about
gave out gifts, and I mean, we
talk
just
about the
have a
Academy
good
of Peace.
time.
Yeah, for
But
those who may not know who are watching.
yeah, the passion for what I've done over the last 17 years, along with so many others in this city, as we combat violence in our city. We started in 2001, as many will remember, with the Stop the Violence Coalition.
Right.
Many people across all walks of life came together in a response to that horrific shooting of the little 5-year-old boy in the barbershop and the 21-year-old who were both killed in a vicious, violent act.
Right.
So from that time, we've worked in looking at ways to combat that. And one of the ways we've done that is to address it through the Academy for Peace, where we promote peace as a way of life, and we really believe that it's an inside job. You have to work on the inside of the person. And so that's why we're so happy about this Empowerment Weekend, because it's just an extension of what we do at the Academy for Peace.
Right. And Jeremy, for this weekend, you mentioned inside of the program that you're a financial coach. So will you be available to give financial assistance for those?
Absolutely. So I'll be one of the financial coaches. And you know, if you have any questions about finances, whether it be budgeting, financial planning, bring those questions to this event, and I'll be more than happy to be your coach and answer your questions.
Investments. Two of the most biggest investments that I'm aware of is education. Sometimes we back and forth. So should I get my master's degree? Should I get my doctoral degree? It costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then homes. And a lot of people, they've been renting apartments for about 5, 6, 10 years. And it's more, you can save less by owning your own home as opposed to renting. So just talk briefly about investment in regards to education and being a homeowner.
So let's cover education first.
Okay.
Education, I would say, overall is always a good investment. To invest in education, whether it be a trade degree, whether it be a trade or a degree, overall it's a good investment. Now, this is where I caution people, and that is make sure that you're investing in the education that you're going to use. Because a lot of times our young people will go to college, major in something, and graduate in that degree, and then don't use it. So
Right,
that
yeah.
might not be the best investment. You know, if you spent over 4 years $50,000 or more on a degree that you're not using, and then you end up back in school, that's probably not a good investment.
Right, and Dr. J, we can't go without you mentioning the money school. You do money school classes, but that's how you and I met maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. And now you were at the Claremont Library, and now you got it right there at your own home.
Yeah,
So-
we're excited about that. Well, many people know me through the money school,
right.
but I'm also a financial coach for Stand By Me,
Oh, okay,
which
okay.
is
Right.
one of the largest financial empowerment programs through the state of Delaware.
Right.
And through that, we are able to coach people now through the Academy for Peace. So yes, we are very excited to be able to do that. I've been involved in financial coaching for many, many years, starting with food closets,
Right.
clothing closets, any way that we can reach the community in their, I would say, personal needs, you know,
Right.
because we all have needs. We all have the basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter. And so however we can reach people where they are, that's what we do at the Academy for Peace.
Okay, in closing, Jeremy, you want to remind folks once again what's going to take place this upcoming weekend?
Yes. So on Friday, we're going to have a social reception. That's going to take place around 6:30.
Okay.
Actually, at 6:30 promptly. And after that, we're going to have our speed coaching format that you can bring whatever questions you have, whether it be a question about relationships or a question about health and fitness. Bring those questions, and we're going to have a panelist of coaches that are going to respond to your questions. So that's going to be really fun. Saturday, we're going to have Peace is Powerful Cafe event. You don't want to miss that.
Right.
And then on Sunday, we're going to have entertainment at the community church and Dr. J's birthday reception.
All right.
So,
And Dr. J,
fun
are
filled
you looking
event.
for volunteers? What is the contact number for the Academy for Peace?
Oh, I can always be reached at 302-384-0156 or Jane Eyre Macklin, JaneAirMacklin. That's my real name, everybody.
Okay.
Jane Eyre Macklin at AOL.com. Or you can reach me on Facebook, J Macklin. I'm around.
You're around, so it's no excuse. I'd like to thank you both for coming on this morning.
Thanks for having us.
being
Thank
guests on
you,
Community
thank
Issues.
you. And I gotta give Mr. Omar a shout out. He has been so vitally important to the success of the Academy for Peace in that he's always allowed me to share this platform.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Live right here, at least at Channel 28. You're watching Community Issues. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll return with my next guest. Welcome back to Community Issues. Once again, I'm your host, Omar Rashida. Now I have two business owners. They're brothers and sisters. Royal Butterflies and Gifts. Royal Butterflies Candies and Gifts. Good morning.
Good morning.
Jay Lynn and Nathaniel Frisbee. Let's first start off by talking about who came up with the concept of creating the business. Let's start off with that.
I would say that the concept came from my mother.
Okay.
There was a period of time where she was sick, and she needed to have surgery. And to keep a long story short, while she was in recovery, she came up with the business plan for the business. But I would definitely say that it's a collaborative effort between both of our parents and the rest of our siblings. There's 6 of us.
Oh, wow.
So definitely, it's a family affair in every sense of the word.
Now, Nathaniel, so is it just you and your sister here, or is it all your brothers and sisters?
As of right now, in this location, it's just me, my sister, and my parents.
Okay.
But we are starting to get another location down in Florida with my other few sisters.
Oh, okay. So y'all gonna branch this out?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're trying to start something bigger and expand so that our
Great.
family could be
Royal Butterflies, Candies, and Gifts. I love that name. Who came up with that name?
My mother.
Well, okay, she came up with everything. Okay.
Definitely, I would say that the influences, like when you come into our store, you'll see a representation of every one of my parents' children,
Okay.
past and present.
Okay.
So down to the colors, the candy canes that we have in our store,
Right.
everything is a reflection of all of the children in the family. And we actually, the candy canes that we have, we got that inspiration from a candy store in New York
Okay, great.
City. So it's definitely, we've pulled from different places, and that we've either visited or that we've seen on the
Right,
internet, and we
right.
just put it all together, and it's been transformed into Royal Butterflies. So
Right.
it's amazing.
like without God, none of this would be possible.
Oh,
so I'm
right.
just thankful for Him
Oh,
to
definitely.
be able
Yeah,
to
first
give
and
us this
foremost.
opportunity to not only be open but to also be here
Right.
today talking about our store.
Right. Now, what do y'all sell in the stores? And is it just candy, or is it candy and gifts, or what is it that we sell actually?
We sell candies and gifts actually.
Okay. Okay.
We have our own supply of muscadine cider.
Yeah. Why
We
don't you
have,
talk about this? Y'all gonna hold it up or grab one?
I can take them out one at a time.
sure,
We
sure.
have our own line of ciders, juices, jellies, and jams. This is just
okay.
one of them. Our
Great.
muscadine comes in white and red,
Okay.
and they are delicious. Like, I'm a little biased, but they
Okay,
are
that's
very,
good.
very good. So this is just one line of our products. We also came up with our own line of ice candy. We call it Royal Ice.
Oh, wow.
I actually brought some for you to try today.
Oh, okay.
We have 4 flavors that we're going to have for the summer.
Okay.
So when you come into our shop, you'll see that we have our pink pearl, we have a tropical explosion, we have a pina colada, and a Jamaican Me Crazy.
Oh, wow.
And today I brought the pina coladas and actually the Jamaican Me Crazy for you to see,
Okay.
and the pink pearl for you to taste
All right.
as well. So they are made in our shop, and they, I would say, are absolutely delicious. Hopefully this isn't too loud of a pop.
Okay.
There you are.
Now I can try this one. Okay. Now what is this?
That one is our pink pearl.
Okay.
So we have them in different shapes. They come in 5 different shapes. We have butterflies, we have
Delicious.
different gems, we have a truffle shape as well.
Right.
So we try to be fun with it. We try to make sure that it's trendy and sweet and
Yeah, it's
everything that you
delicious.
can ever
It's
imagine.
Very, very
So
nice.
with this product, we want to make sure that you have an experience. It's not just about eating our product. We
right.
want you to
To
experience.
savor the
Yeah,
taste.
okay. You want people to come back and bring others, refer others.
Yes.
Now, what type of feedback? Now, first of all, when did y'all get started? How long have y'all been in business?
We've actually been open for about 4.5 months now.
Okay.
So we're going on and steady on a great incline.
Okay. And what are the hours of operations?
It varies. So we open every day except for on the weekends. So Monday through Friday we open up at 10 a.m.
Okay.
And we close anywhere between 8 and 9 o'clock.
Ooh, man.
And then on weekends, like today, we're open from 1 to 4. So we will be
Okay.
going back to our
Oh,
store
so
right
open
after
today.
the segment.
Okay.
And then on Saturdays, we're open from 12 to 9.
Now,
as well.
where's the location?
We're located at 3547 Philadelphia Pike, right across the street from Archmere Academy.
Oh, okay.
We're
Got you,
sandwiched
got you.
in between 2 other shops. So
Right, right.
yeah, Cozy.
Now you mentioned your parents played a big role in creating the business, help you with this business. What have you learned from your parents? What words of encouragement have you received from your father and your mother, as well as your friends and other family members?
Even though times get hard and things get a little tight, we can't give up, and we can't stop moving forward.
Right.
And we got to keep the business going.
Both of our parents have owned businesses in the
Okay.
past,
Yeah,
so they're coming with the knowledge and the education that we didn't come into this having. So
Right,
we've
right.
seen them in action. We've been able to take the knowledge that they have and apply it to our business today. But definitely, the theme for this year has definitely been trusting the process, believing
Right.
that God, He has it, it's in His control, and it's going to go on the path that He wants it to go on to. So we're just believing that, where we're going, even us down to us being here today, is all in His plan.
I like to trust the process. That's what it felt like the 76ers are doing, and they're playing good.
Yeah, I saw that news report. I was like, okay.
Now I want to ask. I've been to many family businesses. What is it like working with your family? I mean, because these are people you grew up with. You know you're the same bloodline. You see each other on a regular basis. But then you got to separate that because of the business aspect. Because you got to keep the business going. You got to keep it professional. So what is it like as brothers and sisters? And I guess with the input with your family, how's it like running a business with your family?
I would definitely say it's different. Not in a bad way,
Okay.
but Nate has strengths in areas that I don't,
Okay.
and vice versa. So if it's promoting and going out there and getting people into the store, he's your man.
Okay,
He's
so-
the person
so-
that you
so
want to
he-
send.
He's the marketing person. All the
I
relations.
love communicating. I love talking to people.
Okay.
So you'll typically find me in the store,
Okay.
especially during the day, and just, I guess, tag teaming and relying on each other.
Yeah.
It's something that we've had to do in different capacities,
Okay.
and now
So-
we're applying it to the business. So it's definitely
It's kind of interesting
Okay.
because you see how you are when you're home,
Right.
and then you see a different
She's a
person almost when you're working together. So it's like,
you see the business side.
yeah, it's
Right.
like,
so. And we've
all
never
these-
had to work with each other like this before.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
not
first
really.
time.
So this is definitely the first time, and I think that because we know that this isn't just for us, it's for the family.
Right.
It's
the
very,
community.
Yeah, and the community.
Right,
It's very important to us. People, they come in, and they may feel one way, but we want to make sure that when you leave, you feel empowered, you feel like royalty, because we believe that royalty resides in everyone. So.
And before we close out, you're more than just a business. You do different events for different activities in the community. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, we have Zumba coming up on the 27th of this month with you.
Okay.
So that's going to be fun. It's a family event. That's going to be located at our shop.
Right.
We also have a plant night, a terrarium night coming up. I believe the date is May 10th. That's a Thursday. It's for Mother's Day. It's a
Okay.
ladies' night.
Oh, okay.
And that too is going to be at our shop as well.
Okay,
And we
great.
actually partnered with JJ Twins to get that event going, rolling. So it's going to be fun. Like we like to have between 1 and 2 events a
Right.
month
Oh,
if we
that's
can.
great. Keep
If we
active.
can. So.
And so we have 2 minutes remaining. Understand? You want to say any closing comments? Once again, you remind folks about your location, your phone number, any words of encouragement.
don't be shy to come through. Just we want you to be hopeful when you come in, and when you leave, we want you to have an experience that you never had before. We want to take you back to your childhood almost, and let you have an experience that you wouldn't have before.
Okay. Jay Lynn, about a minute.
Well, our phone number, you can reach us at 302-883-7521. Our address, again, is 3547 Philadelphia Pike. It's located in Claymont, Delaware. And you can find us on Facebook if you search Royal Butterflies, Candies, and Gifts. That is our Facebook page, and we're also on Instagram as well.
Yeah, we're on Instagram at Royal Butterflies, Candies and Gifts 2017.
Okay, on that note, I can thank you both for coming on.
Well, thank you
Of
for
course,
having
I'll
us.
stop by and support the business as well. I don't want to eat too much candy or anything like that, but I'll at least buy it for somebody. And And thank you for tuning in to another edition of Community Issues. I'll be back in 2 weeks. God bless and have a safe week.